What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? I got news for you. My bags didn't come in. Yeah, I flew economy class and the the bags didn't arrive, so I was stuck waiting at the baggage claim for about an hour, and then realized it's not gonna come. So that's why I don't have a mouse, because I left my mouse in the suitcase. See, I have one of those ergonomic bulky mouses, and I could fit them in my laptop bag, but I don't want to create a bulky thing because I'm anyway carrying that laptop bag. So therefore, it's in the suitcase, and therefore I don't have it right now. So I'm playing with the trackpad yet again, my fingers to do the work. Now, what was the lesson from the previous game? So you always got to focus on the lessons. That's the way to get better as a player. You got to identify what's the lesson to learn. And in the previous video, the game actually did go to the final crunch time. Um, the uh, the final few seconds where, since I did not have a queen, I was not able to checkmate him. Sorry, I had a queen, but all I had was a queen, so it's very difficult to make a lot of moves with just a trackpad in a short amount of time. You need a mouse. So click down the link here below and get yourself the free goddamn mouse. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, right? Nobody gives a shit about any of that, man. These stuff on me, okay? Everything's gotta be on how to get rich. You guys don't have a clue, man. You don't have a clue. So, okay, what do we do here? Hmm. We got some good pressure going on there, but is there a finishing touch anywhere here? Honestly, struggling to see it. Perhaps the only really, hard move is this one. I think it's important to keep the rook there because it's blocking the bishop and queen's attack on the knight. So no point in harassing him further with a move like knight here. So anyway, the lesson to learn from the previous game was that I do need to be quick with the clock because I'm not going to be able to do the final blitz. Because of that, we're going to try to play a game. Hey, now we're getting into interesting territory here. I think I'm going to toss this move in, see what he tries to do. Is he going to go all the way there? What then might happen? I can definitely defend the knight even like this, perhaps. So it's a very strong situation here for black. All the motifs coming, making a hailstorm here, a real hailstorm of motifs. And we're just keeping the pressure going. That's all we're doing, just keeping the pressure going. And that's how we're going to make it work. And that's what we got to do as part of our strategy is we got to be incisive to the max. Don't let it get down to a time scramble. Nip it in the bud. Okay, so he's basically giving up a pawn to take off that motif a little bit. Okay, he's creating a new angle. Bishop check can come in. So we can play defensively by placing the bishop here, or we can try to be aggressive. I think we should be a bit, or we can even play with the pawn up here that does both things at the same time. That seems the strongest alternative. Now he could sacrifice the bishop. He could try to go that route, but I don't think it's gonna really work. I don't believe in it. Maybe he's going for it. He's going for it, and we're gonna try to make him pay, right? So we gotta invest some time here. So more loose pieces. There are two loose pieces: the queen. Okay, not really the knight. Partially the rook, partially the knight. This pin is at play from here. Pin is at play from here. I think this pin is at play as well. So you want to keep the bishop on this file. Perhaps here would be the ideal square. But we don't want to lose this pawn right away, or do we care? Do we care? And how about if we take knight captures here? Maybe he has to play rook captures. Think I think this is the right move, right? Yeah. He can't take this. He'll lose the knight. Okay, he delivers a check. It's kind of a pointless check, but he gets out of the way, so it's not exactly pointless either. All right, we'll be able to put some pressure on that knight, but not enough to crack him. Assuming the knight comes in here, which it pretty much ought to. Okay. Can even go in with the rook, be bluffed out. Oh shit, there's the spin, but I have a check. Gets very messy with the check. Okay, this is a weird move. We have to pay attention to weird moves, but the fork is on. Let's try to fork. Trying to fork my pieces. Just got to manage the defense here. Double up the rooks. Probably take off that knight. No longer a chance. Okay, let's double up the rooks at least. Play solid. And then threaten to pop the knight in here and win the rook. Okay, we've kept the solidity. I don't think he's got much going for him. Okay, he's got the knight in here. Maybe he can still play that trick. But it's really looking very messy because of the queen motifs. I think I can even sacrifice here. There's just too many motifs, and he just collapsed. So welcome back. The strategy worked. We delivered such a mega blow that our opponent had a heart attack and just threw in the towel. A tough game, tough, high-rated game. And let's have a review. Okay. So I was pretty much not really saying anything during all of this. It's all the regular stuff which you've seen a million times before. You can watch any of my videos if you want to learn about the different patterns. But this pressuring of that e3 pawn is a key idea in the whole game. And now, just want to see. I thought a lot about this move, and yeah, he's suggesting the knight hop, which I could play, but what happens after that, really? Yeah, what really happens after that, man? This was my whole question. There's nothing that happens after that. Can you tell me what's the point of this outcome? I really wonder because what is the point? Uh, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. The eval was that it gives opponent 1 plus 1.65 now after this. But there's an error which he didn't capitalize on, which is to capture this pawn, and because of that, it's actually the tables get turned. So what he should have done is capture here and build a fort. Yeah, of course. So the interesting tactic here, basically, the tactic is that you capture the pawn. Sorry. You capture the pawn, and then you execute this knight kick and double up maneuver. Okay, that's a key thing to just see here. The knight gets kicked away while building the base of the pawn chain, and then the next piece comes with tempo. You're winning a tempo and building that chain. This can often be done to hold on to those advanced pawns. Key idea to remember, key idea to look for when you're in such a situation. When you take the greedy gamble and you want to keep it, you got to look for tempo options when you want to take the greedy gamble. All right. So Knight Opinion. This is a classic move. I mean, just a mark of a pro, right? Really, really a mark of a pro. Maybe not best follow up, but still, you'll take it. And he played this move, which was quite interesting. And my response was not optimal, but it was not bad either. Optimal would have been knight back. Okay, so very it's subtle. It's like it's defensive and it's attacking at the same time in a pretty incisive way. Ultimately, it asks the question directly to the rook while maintaining control of the defense and attacking. So it's a perfect move if you see in retrospect. The Alien Species. I just watched Alien Romulus. Great movie, by the way. I recommend you watch it in the theaters. But again, we go to a big cinema. Don't go to that. It's like some shit theater that focuses on the drinks and the seat cushions and the reclining ability. That's irrelevant. You want a big screen. You want an intense musical sound. All right. All right. Alien Romulus. Catch you all later. Bye.